Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Vanessa Veronica. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new, welcome. Feel free to join my team. Click subscribe, join me. If you're a returner, thanks for coming back. Today I have a fun little classic red lip Valentine's Day look. Of course, you could wear this look at any point. It does not have to be Valentine's Day. I paired it with like a glittery, bronzy kind of eye, which I think goes well. So if you're curious, stick along and let's go. Also, apologies, we did just have a blizzard here in New England, so you might hear some splishing, splashing, snow blowers, people fighting, you know, the classic old New England post-storm type of people, personality, lifestyle. So yeah, that's just giving you a heads up. Let's go. Okay, so today I'm going to be using the Honest Beauty CC cream. It looks like this. This is in the color Light. And so, I'm just going to take this on the back of my hand. And actually, I usually go in with my fingers with this, and I realize I don't have a mirror. Just give me 1 second. Alright, so here it is on my finger. I'm just going to go in with my hands and apply it in dots. And then just go in circles, my fingers, and really get in there. Just gonna take a little bit more and put it on my nose because I do have some redness going on. Alrighty. So we just had what they call a blizzard here in New England, and so you might hear some snowblowers or people shoveling, maybe getting into a fight. I do apologize, but just warning you. Alright, next I'm going to take the Milk Makeup Concealer, Flex Concealer in the color Light Sand. And I'm just going to add this to the under eyes. Just going on a little bit. And some on the lids. Again, grabbing my sponge, I'm going to tap that in. Using my favorite tape technique. Now I know I just put concealer on here, but I'm going to create a little V. And when we take it off, we can put a little more concealer to clean up and blend out some of that sharp edges that we might get. And for today's eye makeup, we're going to be using a blend of different palettes. This is the Natasha Denona. I'm really going to be going for this color gold. It's called Shine. So you can see. Ooh, just got some on my finger. And I think I'm also going to use the Ornate ColourPop palette. Looks like that. And I also want to kind of go in with the color Gilded and perhaps Tipsy. So yeah, so those are the colors we're going to be working with. Taking a fluffy blending brush. This one's from Real Techniques. It's right here. I'm just going to go in with the color Ilia. It's this light cream color, and I'm going to just use it as a base color and put it all over the lids. I am bringing some of this color up to the eyebrow bone just to add a little bit of highlight purposes there. Alright, for a transition color, I'm going to go in with this middle color called Thorn. It's like a warmish type of brown. And I want to go in with a light hand. So I'm going to start working from the corner into the crease area. And I'm really focusing that color on the outside and then bringing it inwards, but lightlier as you go inwards. So kind of like an ombre is like how I like to think of it. Alright, next I'm going to go in with a darker color. I'm going to go in with the color Dream. It's like a black color right here. It does have some shimmering, which is why I'm not sure if I want to use this or just like smudge out a black liner. Let's just go in and do it. Let's try it. Actually, yeah, let's do the same brush. I'm just going to pick that up very lightly and incorporate it just in the corners, like right here. Again, super lightly, and I'm just tap in, as you can see. Now for the fun part, the glitter part. Actually, yeah, the glitter part. I'm going to use the color Gilded, as I mentioned before, right here, or Shine, sorry. And taking a flat brush, I'm just going to pick that up. And that's going to be going in the center. With an angled brush, I'm going to go back in that color Thorn, that brown color right here. And I'm just going to bring that along the waterline, kind of right below. Using a brown liner. This one's from LA Girl, and it's just called Brown. It's right here. We're going to put this on the waterline. I'm just going to stop about halfway for the bottom. On the top, I am going all the way across. And now for the moment of truth, let's take this off. See, you've got your winged. Now you're going to want to grab that same brush that you used to apply the shades, and you're going to want to diffuse some of it. I might even grab the angled brush just to kind of help soften that line a little bit. Now, if you want more drama, you can definitely put a little bit more black on the top and have it kind of crease in that way. That'll give you a much more smoky eye. This is a smoky eye, but its mostly focus colors are brown. So that's why I'm just going to leave it the way it is, because that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Let's do the mascara. Just taking a lash curler, and we're going to hold for a couple seconds. Using the Ilia mascara, I'm just going to coat the lashes. Now let's move on to the rest of the face, now that we have the eyes done. I'm trying to think. Let's do some bronzer. I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. If I can open it. And taking a fluffy brush, I'm just going to grab this. I'm not really contouring, I'm just adding a little bit more shape, or dimension rather. So we're going to upward strokes down to the temples. Some on the forehead. This powder also like helps kind of set some of that foundation that we put on. Again, for me, I'm not really a setter in the winter because my skin's just dry. I might set my under eyes a little bit just because. Do it, I suppose. Taking the Milk Makeup Cosmetics in the color Werk. It's this color right here. And we're just going to stripe that on the cheeks. This one's by It Cosmetics for Ulta. And I'm just going to blend that upwards. As you see, I'm going in circles and pulling up. And I like to smile just to kind of spot where my cheeks are. Grabbing the bronzer brush that I was using, I'm just going to whatever's left on there and just kind of make sure things are incorporated, just like in that space. Taking the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This is in Be My Light. It's one of my favorites. It's very affordable. It's like drugstore, and it's just really pretty when you have it on. So I'm just going to take this and put it on the cheeks, like the high points. This also has kind of like a champagne-y gold type tone, which is why I chose it, because I think it matches the eyeshadow. I'm going to actually put some on the very top part of the eyebrow bone. Some on the bridge of the nose and the center. Let's set the under eyes. Taking Huda Beauty, the Poundcake setting powder, I'm just going to grab using a small brush. I'm just going to take some of this. It's not really baking, I'm just setting that concealer. And right here, because I tend to get a little more like oilier and or like my pores show, so this kind of just helps blur them out a little bit. Before we get to the lips, I do want to do my eyebrows. So I'm taking the ColourPop Brow Boss, and this is in the color Brunette. I'm just gonna quickly brush my brows. Alright, let's move on to lips. We're finally to my favorite part, which is the lips. I'm going to be using Essence. It's the Stay Proof 8-Hour Lip Liner. It's waterproof. It's called a Now or a Never. It looks like this. And this is what it looks like. So let's go ahead. Now this is what's going to give it that Valentine's Day look I think that most people associate with Valentine's Day makeup, and it's kind of using the colors like red, pink, purple. So this one is red, and let's just go ahead and start lining. Ooh, and then we're done. I'm kidding, we're not done. We got the other half of the lip. Alright, if you're a newbie with red, or you know you're a pro but you swear by this technique, or anything in between, you can, depending on how your red lip liner comes out, go ahead and take some concealer and then just kind of do some cleanup work along the edges if the edges got a little bit messy or out of control. I also know that my lips are not like perfectly shaped and not like exactly this symmetrical, so I think the way that they are, like this side is a little bit pointier always, and I try not to overdraw the point. So that's that. Am I forgetting anything? I think that's it, honestly. I feel like that was easier than I thought. Oh no, the gloss. Okay, if you want to elevate your look, you can definitely add a gloss. In which case, I'm just going to add the Kab Lip Oil. I kind of want to go in with my finger because I don't like when it kind of gets stuck. Like the color gets stuck on the wand, and then it makes that gross. So here we go. The gloss is also going to make it a little bit messier, so maybe don't eat or drink anything. Now we're done. Alright, so that pretty much brings us to the end of this look. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like the more kind of matte red or the more glossy red? I kind of like both. You know, there's a reason, there's a reason for having each at different points in time. Alrighty, so that pretty much brings us to the end of this look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. If you have any questions or comments regarding process, products, procedures, feel free to leave them in the comment section below and I'll get to you there. If you haven't already, subscribe, join me. And I hope that you're having a wonderful February and that it brings you lots of love, whether it's from your friends, family, significant other, whatever the case may be. I wish you nothing but hearts on my end. I'll leave you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Ciao.